Hello YouTube, this is Morgan, Airspeed Prime, with my next Avatar news update video, and this is just a quick news update on some of the Insight Editions journals and notebooks. We've got, I suppose, finally images of what the Avatar hardcover journal is going to look like, plus we've got, I suppose, final product images for the other two. In that we have what I suppose is going to be the packaging as well on them. So we'll start off with the Korra one. We've seen this before. We knew it was Asami and Korra on the front, but now you can see that little bar there. That's just going to be a little kind of cardboard insert basically over the top of the book, and that's the way it's kind of going to be packaged, just with that there to actually show what it actually is. Other than that, I think the cover seems like it's all right. I'm not a fan of the really stock images like these ones, it being like book one, given how far the show, how long it's been since the show. That sort of stuff is not ideal. They show us what I assume is going to be one of the inside pages of across two pages. We're going to get this shot of Air Temple Island. As it said, there was going to be imagery from the show in it. We also get this page here with Naga, where you can obviously write property of and your name. Similarly, we get, I suppose, the credits page is also going to have some details as well, but for the most part it's just going to be a hardcover journal, so the rest of it's just going to be pages. I assume there'll be more pages that they're not previewing here that will also have images from the show, but for now that's what it is. Moving on to the notebook collection. So these are notebooks, these aren't hardcovers, soft covers here. It's a 2-pack, as you can see here, notebook collection, set of 2, ruled, 64 pages each. Archival paper, Avatar: The Last Airbender, and Legend of Korra. So we've seen this before. Immediately, I suppose a criticism I'd have there is the Avatar logo, especially the Last Airbender bit. It's very difficult to read over that background, so I'm wondering, will they change that a little bit? The Korra one seems a bit better, but obviously this is just a kind of digital mock-up of, I suppose, the packaging art. But I think this Aang notebook is definitely probably the best of the bunch overall. We'll get to what the Avatar hardcover looks like, but I think this looks fine. Then we have the Korra journal, which again is just, to me, a bit weird. Like, red? What's with the red? The most stock of stock images of Korra. It actually doesn't look at all good in this image. Something looks incredibly wrong with this image. I assume they'll fix that before release, but yeah, this one specifically looks, I think, terrible. So yeah, we move on. Purple. We're getting purple for the Avatar journal. So you can see there's Aang there's Sokka, and I assume that's going to be Katara on the bottom, but we can't make it out. I don't really like this. It's a combination of the color, again, very stock images. Back to book one, it looks like. What are they doing here? Why are they putting in such low effort? Because I think otherwise, the design of the kind of bits around the outside actually look pretty cool. With obviously it's the kind of newer style of symbols. It's never great, but at least it's something. We do also get the other one, on the inside we're going to have the map of the world. The property of has Aang. We have this image here with Momo, and then later on in the book it looks like we're also going to get this image here of the Southern Air Temple, I believe. But yeah, that's what the Avatar journal looks like. It says ruled journal with pocket. That's somewhat interesting. I don't really know what that means. Pocket. Does it say that on the Korra one? Yeah, it says it here as well. Not exactly sure what that means, but I don't think it's going to be anything overly significant. So it's really tough because the journals, the Korra one here, as well as the Aang one, they're going to be relatively expensive, in or around 15 to 20 dollars, whatever currency you're talking about, and none of them really appeal to me, which would lead me to believe that if I'm going to get some of this stuff, it's going to be the double notebook collection, just because I actually do like the Aang one. But none of it's really standing out all that much. I think there's for me, like, some mistakes made here. Like even with this one, what's with this, like, thing here? I get it's meant to be the kind of airbender swirl kind of spirograph type effect, but it just makes it feel messy. Just get rid of that. So there's some very questionable design choices with this stuff. Feels very thrown together, not a lot of effort put into it. Not a great selection of art for the most part. This Aang one is the only one I think looks really good, but yeah, that's that stuff. So it's basically all been revealed now. I suppose we'll wait to see pictures in person, but for the most part, I think we can now decide on, okay, that's what it's going to look like. What are we actually thinking about for this? So yeah, that's the piece of news. Purple. What a color to pick for this. I really don't get it, but yeah, that's the video. In the comments, let me know what your thoughts are on this. Do you think that this is as bad as I'm making it out to be, or what? Let me know your comments. But yeah, that's been the video. Thanks for watching, and bye.